And we're live. Happy Wednesday evening. We are back, guys. It has been a minute. If it's your first time tuning in, this is Tyler's Talkin Sports. On the other side of the mic, my brother from another mother, Tyler Hess, and myself, Tyler Castle, bringing you Tyler's Talkin Sports. Hess, what you been up to, brother?
Basketball. A little bit of baseball practice.
Basketball.
And basketball.
Basketball. The big orange ball, right?
Yeah, the big orange ball. Usually there are Wilsons around here. Most of them are Wilsons.
Don't have none of the Evos?
Wilson Evos.
Oh, Wilson Evo. You got the okay. Gotcha.
Yeah.
Gotcha. Okay. Were they always Wilson? Have they always been Wilson?
Probably, I think it's a requirement.
Gotcha. Okay.
Yeah. I think the only place that does it is like college. I think like Duke. I know they were talking about them. They use Nike balls, but they made sure to use Wilson balls during the Michigan game because they wanted to get used to the tournament basketball.
Interesting. Okay. Yeah, this is Tyler's Talking Basketballs.
Yeah.
Balls. It's all we've been into, man. Yeah, feels good to be back.
It does. It feels really good to be back.
Sorry about the delay, guys. We've been very busy, as Hess has just noted. We've been on the basketball court about every week, 2 or 3 times. It's going to be the same this week. We're just squeezing this episode in just so we can get something for you all. Let you know we're alive. We're still here. And we're still covering what we can. If you're wanting to tune in to a little bit of college basketball, that'll be at the end of this episode. So I'm just going to tell you that right now if you're just now listening. But if you want to listen to high school and listen to all the coverage and what we got coming up with the region, stay tuned because we're getting ready to get right into that.
Yep.
But Hess, why don't you let the listeners know what we milestone today?
Well, before I get into that milestone, another reason why this podcast is coming out now, and I've been getting a lot of flack about, but one of our favorite listeners, one of our number one fans, John Vane.
John.
Delivered pizzas. He said he's had nothing to listen to.
Gotta give him something. Gotta give him something. So I get it.
He's waiting for that notification to come across on his phone that we dropped one, so he has something to listen to while he's delivering those pizzas. So, John, here you go, buddy. But, yeah, man, big milestone today. It hit. We've been kind of keeping an eye on it. We came close a couple times.
Very close.
And today, it finally happened. We hit 1 million views over the last 28 days.
How about this round of applause? Hey, did you ever think we'd see 1 million views? Just 1 M.
And it just like the post said today, like we mean you in August. I mean, we did the Mike Reece interview because he signed with Wise or committed to Wise at that time. And we brought him on, and, he kind of got us hyped up for the football season. And granted, we've always kept up with Lebanon from afar, but not really got into it. And we were like, hey, let's go to that Horne Acre game. We set in the crowd because we had no idea what we was doing. And then we, decided we got in contact with Coach Norris. And next thing you know, we're on the sidelines next week. And from there, it just took off doing interviews with coaches. I mean, trying our best to figure out how we're going to film this stuff, what's the best way to post it. And I remember looking back at our page starting off, man, and seeing, oh, my God, we got 1K on this video, or we got 12K views altogether for 28 days. Like, I remember being excited about that, or getting over 10 likes on a post, or somebody shared it, like, it didn't matter if it was one share. It's like, oh, man, that's awesome. But today, when you sent that, because I was in the middle of work, I hadn't really thought about it, and you sent me
I just happened to think about it. I was like, I wonder if we're close yet.
And you sent that to me, and it just it blew me away. But, I mean, humbled me in a way, too, like, man, we hit 1 million. But it has nothing really to do with us. We're just we're working a camera. You're making the post during our games. I'm taking some photos and videos, and we're writing down some stats on a piece of paper. But all these views, everything that we've got, I mean, we've gained an exponential amount of followers over the last 4 months. But all this is because of those kids that we've recorded and their families and the parents and the fans of these schools, the coaching staffs, the people that's allowed us to be there at these games and allowed us to have the access we've had. It's not about anything that, I mean, you're not 1 million views worthy. I mean, that's probably why we're not on the camera as much as all these kids are. But I mean, it's unreal. But the big thing is, like, if you would have told me back in my day, back when I was playing high school sports, and probably the same goes for you, that somebody was recording me and 1 million people came across their page and seen something, I would be ecstatic that I had something on that page. And I hope the kids, which I feel like they do because they show the appreciation to us when we're out there, and the parents. I hope, especially for the seniors. I mean, we know we're going to see some of these juniors and sophomores and freshmen for the next couple of years, but the seniors, I hope we've made their senior year a little more special. But this is all about them. I mean, from the basketball gyms that we could barely hear each other standing side by side, to the football nights where we were standing in the pouring rain during that Tazewell game where it was coming down like a monsoon, and we're sitting there trying to video and get stuff up for people that can't see. It was like we were talking to Coach Norris's. He has family that's nowhere near Lebanon, Virginia, and they follow our page to keep up with what Lebanon's doing. And we've had other people come up to us, say they got family long distance that can't make it to games, or grandparents that ain't able to make it to games that are able to follow their kids and their grandkids. And that's what it means the most. And to have 1 million people tune into our page after we had somebody years ago when we only had like 150 followers or 200 followers say two dudes in their mom's basement, I think it's a huge accomplishment, but it really speaks volumes to Southwest Virginia.
The joke is on them because we're still in the basement.
We are still in the basement.
I mean, we're still in the basement, so.
Yeah. But, I mean, truly very thankful for everybody from UVA Wise and Chris Davis allowing us to be down for the Powell Valley National Bank, to Coach Norris and Ryan Potts for allowing us to be on the sidelines for the football games, to Eastside allowing us to be there. Everywhere we've been, Graham, all those wonderful people there.
Take it to the college level. App State.
App
treat us like royalty.
Got us on a map there in the college level. And, I mean, just even when you went to the Vols game and people tailgating and went seeing us and was like, hey, it's the Tylers from Tyler's Talkin Sports. Like, it means a lot to us, but at the end of the day, we're doing this because we want these kids that have always been overlooked to get some notice and get recognition. It's nothing about us and never will be. And also, before I go any farther in this episode, I do want to shout out, Lebanon Block Supply for sponsoring our last two games with Lebanon. We really appreciate them coming on board. That was a great thing.
Yes, thank you, Jessica, if you listen.
So we definitely appreciate that. But, man, 1 million views, Southwest Virginia.
That's crazy.
1 million. That's more people that's in Southwest Virginia.
Yeah. I mean, Lebanon, there's 3,100 people in Lebanon.
Yeah, so
combined entire Russell County, I mean, you probably look at like 30,000, I think, is the capital. Yeah, around 30K people.
Yeah, so, I mean,
just in the county. So,
but
it's wild. It's wild to think about. Again, guys, when y'all like, share, and comment and everything like that, and it really does help. It really does help.
It does, and it don't only help like that post that you shared. It may be like, you're excited about that kid, or you're a parent. Like, you share that post, then it allows somebody else to be like, oh, I wonder if they got something.
You never know who could be seeing the post.
And we found that out a lot here lately. Like, people that we had no idea even paid attention to anything we do. I mean,
I'm saying, like, give a kid exposure, right?
Oh, yeah. I mean,
you just don't know who's going to. Yeah, you don't know who's going to be watching.
Because once it gets shared and it hits that algorithm and stuff on social media, it gets put around, and then some college coach might be on his Facebook and say, hey, wow, that kid has some athletic ability. I'd like to do more research on it.
Heck, they pinned a reel of Mike at Union when he's running over the kid.
Yeah.
I mean, that's got thousands of views.
Yeah.
And who only knows who's seen it.
Exactly. And that's the cool thing about it. And that's what we wanted out of this. When we made that decision in August to go on the sidelines, it was – we
didn't expect this, though. Let's just be honest. I did. I know you didn't. Never expected to look down at my. I was just curious because I told Hess yesterday. I was like, dude, we're close. Like we almost touched like 1 million. And so I got curious today, and I was like, wow, 1 M.
Yeah, and I mean,
pretty cool.
It goes back to like we're at 3,200 some followers. We're over that a little bit now. To go back in August when we was at 1,212.
Yeah.
Where we're at now, it's unreal because we didn't expect it. Like we were out there, we had free time. We enjoy high school sports. We enjoy the environment. It was something for us to get out a little bit, but have some fun. And it's turned into this, and we are just blown away by it. So thank you to everybody who listens, follows, sees us on everything. You guys are the best. Southwest Virginia is showing out, though. I got to give it that.
Yeah. Absolutely. The love and support does not go unnoticed. So Hess and I love it. If you see us out and you want to talk to us about it, please. We love it.
And I want to elaborate one thing. Like we talked about, like we didn't realize like a lot of people that do listen or do pay attention to our posts. Because, I mean, people get on the page and see an update on score and they're like, oh, there's a score. And, they don't like it. And I get that. I do that crap on Facebook all the time. I see something, I'm like, oh, that's cool. And then I don't, share it or anything like that. But, like, we were at Graham and we had one of the parents message us because you just picked your backpack up and
Oh
put it
yeah,
on your
that was
shoulders.
wild.
Just
I didn't think nothing of it.
Just to put it on because the game was, there was like 4 minutes left in the game and you were just getting it on your shoulders anyway, so you'd have to worry about picking it up or forget something. And we had a parent message, hey, don't leave just yet. You know, like they didn't even realize that somebody was like watching what we were doing. So that shows that people really appreciate what we're doing and what moments we're capturing. So yeah. I do love that. But got a big episode here. But again, guys, thank you guys for everything. 1 million views is absolutely unreal. Never thought we'd see that. And to everybody that's following us and is brand new, if this is the first time you've seen that we've dropped a podcast, we'll try to get more regular with it as we go. But we're just really busy, and the springtime's going to be super busy for both of us, so we'll do the best we can. But, Castle, you want to kick off this episode with our high school region tournament talk?
Yeah, let's talk about it. Let's start into segment 1. Let me get a nice little transition. I got to get 2 medias in this episode. It's been a minute, Yeah. Haven't had my media button. But anyway, segment 1, Lebanon versus Wise Central. Hess and I were there last night. We had correspondent Jacob Compton on the scene with us as well. Yeah. So Jacob, thank you again for helping keep the score for us and keep the tally of the points. We was able to be correct on the points. But the final there, Wise did walk away with the W, 73-67. Hess and I both going in this one, we said probably going to be a really close game. They played each other in a benefit game, if you all remember, at the beginning of the season. Lebanon did end up winning that game by 10, 11.
It was 67-50.
58?
67-53, I think, was the final.
Oh, something like that. Okay, I didn't realize it was that far. But yeah, I mean, Wise has improved throughout the year. You and I talked about that. We saw it on the court last night. They got some absolute studs, which we'll cover them here in just a second. But I want to highlight Lebanon since they are our home base here, and Jake Hilton absolutely balled out, had his best game of the season. 26 points. He had some crazy, huge buckets. Not only did he have 26 points, he had like 8 or 9 steals. Absolute menace on defense.
Has been all year.
Yeah, absolutely. But best game of his career, in my opinion, was last night. So just definitely wanted to give a shout out to that. And then of course Mike Reece. It was his final Pioneer game. It's going to be weird not seeing him in a jersey in Lebanon next year for you and I, because we did have the privilege to cover his senior season, which was an absolute blast. We loved watching Mike, loved talking to Mike. So yeah, it was fun to watch, and sad to watch it come to an end.
It was
kind of me and Hess just kind of sat there for a minute and took everything in yesterday before we left, and realized that would be the last time we'd be at the Mecca as well this year. Yeah. And so that class is moving on. That's our first class we've covered.
Yeah.
So
it kind of hit me too. Like, we're going to see Jake in baseball. We're going to see Luke in baseball. I know a couple other ones. I'm not sure if they play baseball or not, but some do track and field and stuff like that. But like,
might get a soccer game if they play soccer.
Yeah. But like, we knew that like that moment. Like, I remember I looked up and like it was like a minute and 17 left. I think Lebanon had called timeout, came out of it, and Mike just looked up at the clock, and it wasn't that look of like, okay, this is where we're at in the game. It was kind of like, I got a minute and 17 seconds left for the last time I'll put on a Pioneer jersey, and I don't know. It was being there with him, and I know Mike knows it. His family knows it. If you've been a Lebanon fan, you know it. Mike catches a lot of flack for who he is on the court and who he is on the football field, but the kid carries a lot of emotion on them shoulders, and a lot of pressure comes with it. And I think I suggest to people, if you don't know who Mike Reece is and you see him out, speak to him, get to know who he is as a person, because he's a great kid. We talked to him a lot.
He's a competitor.
He is a competitor, and I mean, I put him up there on the competitive nature. Maybe not as aggressive as some of the ones we've seen in other schools, but he's got that competitive instinct in him. But don't ever, I like saying this, don't judge a book by its cover. I know he's out there, he's in his emotions at times, but Mike's a great kid, and it's been a pleasure to cover him. It's been a pleasure to cover his entire senior class. But for what Mike had done, what he has done, I mean, he's got his name's engraved in the VHSL record books, and better yet, some of the Lebanon record books.
He's the all-time leading rebounder. Rebounder. Sorry, whatever I'm trying to say there. Yeah. He's got the all-time rebounds for Lebanon, and I think I was told this morning he was around like 30 points off breaking the scoring record. Yeah. So that tells you that's just basketball.
Yeah, I mean, I think
Football, it's what, second in touchdowns, first in touchdowns, something like that.
He's first in everything at the school as far as quarterback goes.
Yeah, but I'm saying at the state level, right?
State level, he's first and second pretty much in all that stuff. So
yeah,
it was cool to see. And I mean,
excellent career.
Yeah, we had the pleasure of having him on here earlier in the year, and I suggest people go back and hear that episode. I mean, that was a good episode with Mike, getting to talk about everything. But
it's kind of where we got the nudge to be like, maybe we should cover some high school.
Yeah, but it was great, and I'm excited that it's not over for all these seniors yet. We get another season of Luke Garrett. Love Luke. Get another season with Jake. It'll be our second season with Jake. Love covering him. So it's going to be exciting with these seniors coming up and who we're going to be watching in baseball season, which we're going to touch base on that too near the end. But, hats off to the senior class.
Yeah.
This basketball season to the team. Coach Boyd, great season. I know it didn't end the way we thought. And, I mean, I don't know how many people we talked to last night said this should have probably been seeded differently, and you should have maybe seen this as a championship game on this side of the bracket. So, and we talked about it. And we talked about it during that benefit game. Like, we got done with that game, we sit there and said, this will be a region matchup.
Yeah.
And, I mean, Wise, consistently all season, we kept up with it. Like, they had a little down stretch there during the Christmas break and stuff like that, and everybody did. I mean, some people had the flu, whatever, but then, I mean, when they got into Mountain 7 play, it was on. I mean, they just consistently was getting better. And we knew, like, Ean Hayes, we knew he was coming into this game, and again, he finished with 31 points in this game, controlled the pace. He hit, I think, anytime Lebanon got momentum, Ian hit a shot that just canceled that momentum. And, I mean, for a sophomore, incredible athlete. If you haven't seen
already over 1,000.
Yeah, I suggest you get down to Union tomorrow night and watch that kid play, and especially over his next 2 years he's got coming up. Incredible athlete. Mid-range jumper was on point last night.
Always is.
And the thing that really got me during that game, watching him, was even when the game got tight or they got a big lead or whatever, or even when it was down early, he had the same composure, the same mindset. Yep. Like, he never changed, and that goes a long way.
Yeah, I mean, he had an excellent game, and then you got to talk about London Horne.
Yeah,
also a baller. He had 21 points, kind of a quiet 21. A lot of those 21 was in the first half. Second half, I don't think he had that many, but Ean Hayes took over in the second half, truly. But yeah, huge secondary scoring punch right there with him, right with Hayes. Usually you don't know who's going to lead him in points. It's either Hayes or Horne. So, but 31-21 and Isaiah Tompkins, he D'd up. I mean, he had excellent defense.
I think he finished with 12.
12 points, but I mean, his defensive presence was excellent.
Yeah, he was on Mike all night, too.
Yeah. Just great game plan, great coaching all the way around from Y Central. Just to me, I felt like they wanted it a little bit more. It came off like that it just had that little bit of edge.
A little chip on his shoulder, I think.
A little chip on his shoulder. Not saying that Lebanon didn't want it. I'm just saying Central seemed like they wanted it just a little bit more, and that's the outcome of the game.
And I mean, too, I felt like through the Lebanon game, or on the Lebanon side of it, when Lane went down with that ankle injury,
that hurt. Yeah,
you could feel the air leave that gym when he was down grabbing that ankle. Like, it was a huge blow. I mean, granted, I know Lane doesn't fill the stat sheet up with like huge amounts of points, but what that kid
defensive
does
presence
defensively, and just even his emotion on the court, like he carries a big load, and when he went down, it's kind of like but. I mean, Wise came in. They did what they had to do to win. I think they're great teams. I mean, honestly, I think these teams played 10 times. I think you split them. I think it's 5-5.
I agree.
Yeah.
So I was telling you last night, it's basketball. I mean, Lebanon loses by 6. We could. I literally had it at a 6-point spread. I just didn't know who was going to win.
Yeah, and I think Lebanon came out ready to go. I mean, after what happened at Graham during the Southwest District Championship game, they came out ready to go, ready to defend home court.
Yeah, fast start.
Looking great.
What killed them was the second quarter, in case anybody's wondering. They let Y score 28 in the second.
Yeah.
But other than that, we either beat them in the quarter or tied them. So.
Yep. So it was a great game. I mean, I enjoyed it.
Was a good game.
I guess the Lebanon in me kind of, I hate that it's over for our Pioneers. It's going to be
Absolutely.
weird to know where we got some more basketball games to cover, but none of them will have the Pioneers in it. So that's kind of unfortunate and kind of sucks, I guess you could say. But I mean, great season again to Coach Boyd and those Pioneers. Future's bright at Lebanon. A lot of you got Lane coming back. You got Ethan and Dawson coming in their senior or sophomore year. Caden Glass going into his junior year next year. a lot of potential on that JV team coming up.
Yep.
Future's bright. I think Lebanon's basketball is going to be just fine. So I'm excited for next basketball season because it was an absolute joy this year to cover Lebanon basketball. And, shout out to Ryan Potts, principal, for allowing us to have that media table and setting us up every game with nice cushy chairs, a table for us to sit.
Yeah.
Meant the world to us.
Shout out to Coach Boyd for letting us get some interviews and talk to the players.
And that's the thing, too, guys. I know a lot of people – I'm glad you mentioned the interviews. People have, came up and, like I said, you're going to do some interviews or whatever. But it's hard during basketball season when you don't have, what we had at Live.
Football's a lot easier. And,
football, everybody comes on the field. It's
kind of easy. Yeah, it's easy to walk around.
It's getting off the court. We're done with the game, getting off the court. And basketball, I feel like emotions are a little higher sometimes. And it's really hard to go up to a coach because, there's several times we want to interview Coach Boyd even after they got beat. And it's kind of like, you know what? He needs to have his time with his team because those kids are ready to get home. It's a late night. It's 9:30 at night.
Yeah.
They got school. He don't need to be spending a minute with us to talk about whatever. So we just didn't want to put that pressure on anybody. But we enjoyed it. It was great. But we've had some fun. We've had some fun this basketball season. But
yeah, it was a good season for them.
Another kid that we got to cover this year, several games. I personally got to go up to one by myself, but you didn't get to go with me to the Richlands game.
Yeah.
With Richlands Tazewell. But Wynnter Boyd last night breaks the all-time scoring record at Richlands. He ended up scoring 1,514 for his career. The record was 1,509. He hit the 5,010 or 1,510th point on a free throw. Wynnter Boyd.
Gosh, 5,010, that would be impressive. That'd be wild.
Like all-time record.
Yeah.
But, we talked about when we first seen Wynnter, his athletic ability, him with his left hand, what he can do with the
he's the best left-handed first step on his left hand. He's the best first step left-handed player in the area.
And I was happy to say I know the outcome wasn't what Richlands fans wanted, but, at least you got to take that moment away. And, shout out to the Union fans. If you all haven't seen the picture we posted of Wynnter holding the banner where he broke the record, Union fans stand up clapping and honoring that. I thought that was really a class act.
Good folk Union. Down there at Union.
And that was cool. Wynnter, incredible athlete, and probably as good an athlete as he is, he's probably even a better as a young man, as a kid. Had a pleasure to talk to Wynnter here and there, just little conversations. He's a great person and very good sport on the court. He always plays the game the right way. So congratulations to Wynnter on being I don't know when that one will be broken.
That's what I was going to ask you. Do you think is that broken anytime soon? I don't think so.
There's a lot of good athletes out
there. And I know what's his face? Shoot, my mind just went blank. The other guard.
Max Herndon?
Herndon. I kept wanting to say Mullins for some reason. I was thinking, I guess, of Tazewell.
Tazewell.
But, Herndon, man. I think he ended up top 5 all-time scoring, if I'm not mistaken.
That duo was
lethal.
So fun to watch.
And I loved watching Richlands from the first time we played them to the end of the season because I felt like they took a huge step.
They did. I feel like every game they grew a little bit more here, and just a couple of things go their way, and they battled.
They had some impressive wins on the season.
They did. They had some very good wins, and that's a great team up there in Richlands.
Future's bright.
Future's very bright up there. They got some young kids coming up. Great coaching staff. It was fun to cover Richlands, but again, great job, Wynnter. Congratulations, buddy. That's something that's going to be there for a while, and you deserve all the praise and accolades you're getting for that. So good job, Wynnter. Yeah, and you said it too. Max Herndon,
excellent,
great kid, competitor, very big time competitor, and probably one of the most deadliest corner jump shooters that we've seen this year.
He's got a nasty little mid range.
Yeah, in the corner though, man, he was in the corner.
I'm saying that mid range on the low post there.
Yeah,
pretty lethal too, off the bank.
Yep.
Yeah, he's a good player.
But moving into tomorrow, we're going to be on the road. We're heading back to Union.
Big Stone Gate.
Haven't been there since football season. Probably one of the funnest trips we had last year as far as being with the Union folk, as you like to call them down there.
Yeah.
Tomorrow, 6 p.m. at Union. This is at the middle school, I think is what I seen. I don't think this is at the high school. I could be wrong.
I'm going to check that.
Let me check that real fast. It might be the high school.
I think it's a high school. I thought they built that big gym right across from the high school.
Yes, it is at the high school.
Yeah.
It was at the high school. But 6 p.m., big game. I'm excited. One, that we get to see Gage Palmer and Graham and DeCivio.
Finally get to see Gate City.
Finally get to see Gate City. We've been wanting to see them a while. There's a couple times that we thought about even heading down to Gate City. So I'm excited to see Gate City in action against Graham. That is going to be an incredible first game tomorrow at 6 o'clock. Like, that game is going to have everything. I have, you got Caden House right down there who I think he scored 32 last night against Marion. Gate City is a good program. They had some ups and downs this year. Graham, one of the most physical. I mean, I can't speak.
That's going to be a very physical match at 6 o'clock.
I feel like it's definitely going to be. And
we're probably going to see some hard fouls and a lot of smack talk. Just good environment. I love it. All I got to say is we better get our dab up with Palmer before the game. So
yeah, got to get that dab up with Palmer.
Got to get that dab up.
Kind of became our tradition with him. And it's two fan bases that travel. I mean, Gate City travels.
It's going to be lethal. Yeah.
It's going to be an incredible environment down there.
That's a good little drive for Graham.
Yeah, but there are already fans that's been messages. Hey,
they're going. Tomorrow. Yeah, and Gate City will definitely be there. They never. They always show up. I wonder if they'll have a massive cowbell at this one.
That's what I was going to ask you. I wonder if they're bringing the cowbell.
Or air horn or whatever.
Air horn, yeah.
Yeah.
I don't think they get that in the door.
Probably not. It's going to be packed. We're going to be lucky to get. We'll probably be standing.
Yeah.
Which I'm cool with. I'd rather be standing. But yeah, it's going to be a good game. I'm going to go ahead and ask you here. I don't have it on the docket here, but score prediction.
I don't know because I haven't seen Gate City play. I have seen Graham
play. Central beat Gate City, correct? Lost? No.
No, they beat them. They beat them once. They split.
They split.
But then Graham beat Central by like 14. So I know what Graham brings to the table.
Graham beat John Battle by like 30 last night.
Yeah.
It was like 76-42 or something.
I know what Graham brings to the table, so it's kind of hard for me to sit here and say because I don't know exactly what Gate City's going to bring, what they're going to do, how they're going to react to, especially the pressure of what Graham's going to bring. Graham's going to bring a lot of pressure. You're going to see that defense at full court press. They're going to trap them in the half court. House Palmer going to defend. I'm sure he'll be on house right if I had to guess. Does Campbell fix? Is he feeling it tomorrow? That's going to be another thing. DeCivio, what's he going to be doing? I think we're looking at a close game, but I'm going to say a low-scoring game. I don't want to pick a winner here because I don't know. But I think we're looking at like a 42-48 type game.
Oh, wow.
Yeah.
Really defensive, huh?
Yeah, I think it's going to be very physical. I think we're going to see a lot of fouls. But I think we're going to see a very just low-scoring type game. But I think it's going to be one of those – a lot of intensity. Every basket's going to matter. Every moment in that game I think is going to matter. I think this game is possibly going to be one of the most physical games that we cover all year. Two great programs, two historic programs as far as Graham, Gate City. And for this to be the first game that we get to cover in the second round down there at Union, I'm very excited about it. We know what Gate City, I mean, we know that they are a perennial team, especially when it comes to basketball of late, that they're going to bring the intensity, they're going to bring the scoring. Great coached. They're coached very well up and down. It's going to be a battle. Like, I think a lot of people argued last night that the Wise-Lebanon game was going to end up being the best game of the tournament, and the Wise-Lebanon game very well may end up being the best game of the tournament, but I truly think this Gate City-Graham game will be one we're all going to look back at and be like, that possibly could have been the championship of the Region D, because I think these two programs are going to bring what we expect. You hear Gate City, you hear Graham, you know you're looking at two top-tier programs in any sport when they're playing each other. So it's going to be intense, and I'm excited about that game.
That's a good take.
Yeah, thank you.
Only caught the end of it. I'll have to go back and listen.
What do you got?
Sorry about that, UPS. So I think we see Graham.
No free shout-outs to UPS.
No free shout-outs. Yeah, no free shout-outs. But, they dropped off the package. But I think we see Graham pull this one off. Something about him here lately. We've said it. Each time we watch them play, I feel like they get better. They're super, super talented. They can
very disciplined.
If Martin goes off, okay, you shut down Martin. Okay, we got DeCivio. Okay, you shut down him. Palmer can go off any second if he wants to. He's the facilitator. He's the defensive leader on that team. Kennard had a big game yesterday against John Battle. Game. Yeah, TK Kennard. So I'm gonna go Graham. I think they're probably my favorite right now to make it all the way there. So give me Graham 58, Gate City 49.
9-point swing.
Yeah.
Yep.
Now Gate City's good. I mean, they got house right. I don't know much outside of that because we haven't got the privilege to watch them this year. But I could be completely wrong. But Graham looks pretty good.
I mean, if you know anything about Gate City, they come for the
Only thing that sucks for Graham in this, that's a long bus ride.
It is a long bus ride.
But they'll be ready. They always come ready.
I mean,
they're chill, laid back.
Palmer says they're never ready. Or the other team's never ready for what
that's what he always says. Yeah.
So I'm excited about that one.
Should be a good game.
But the second game is it's a Mountain 7 matchup here. It's like if Graham is the last remaining Southwest District team on the boys' side. So Graham's holding the Southwest District down. We got Mountain 7 across the board here. Union versus
Mountain
Y
7
Central.
stacked, man.
I know last night, I think a lot of people do know it, so we're going to speak about it. Cam Bostic had a really gruesome nose injury. Apparently he broke his nose. There was a lot of blood. They had to delay the game to clean up the floor. Have not heard his status going into tomorrow. I would assume he'll be there playing. I would like to make that assumption. But on the other side of it, you got Union. They got Carlos. They got Braxton Bunch. They got several great players on that team. Coach Bostic is an incredible coach. I know they're going to be ready. Y Central, we've seen them. We know what they're bringing to the table. You're looking at a Hayes, Horne, and Tompkins game. I mean, they're going to be trying to sit there and take it over. I think this game's going to be a good one. This game tips off.
Yeah, it should be really good.
Immediately after the Graham Gate City game. The gym's going to be packed. You know, Union's hosting, so the Union fans are going to be there. Y Central has got to take a hop, skip, and a jump, and they're there. I'm excited about this one. I'm really excited about that Graham Gate City game, but I think I'm more excited about the Union Y Central game tomorrow than I think I am the Graham game, just because I think these two teams match up very, very well. Because
I'm excited to watch the fan bases.
Oh, yeah, it's going to be great. It's going to be absolutely wonderful.
That'd be great.
Question here. Wise is the lower seed left here.
Yep.
Does Wise pull off an upset tomorrow night?
Need to know the status on Cam. If Cam's not playing, that worries me. Because he's excellent point guard. He can pick your pocket all the time. Now, granted, him and Hayes will be going at it, so that would be a matchup I want to watch.
Yeah.
Because they're probably your best two, some of your best two point guards. I know you said that Hayes ain't really a point guard, but he did excellent last night playing that position. So, yeah, I don't want to miss that matchup. So I need to know if Cam Bostic is playing. If Cam Bostic is playing, I still think it's going to be a pretty low-scoring game. Union likes to slow down the game tremendously.
Yes, they do.
They held Richlands to 27 points, and we know what that Richlands offense can do. We just talked about it a minute ago. So I'll look for that game to be a lot lower. Look for the 40s range at the highest. So 40, 45, 46, somewhere in there. Yeah, give me Y Central with the upset. 44-41.
Let's see if I can find out about that game and how that went. But I know they face.
Yeah, I need to know if Cam's playing. If Cam's playing, I'll flip it. I'll go Union 44.
I can't find the score on that game, so they may not have played each other. Or I know they did. They're in the same conference. But I think we're looking at. I think both these games are going to be close. I think they're going to come down to that fourth quarter and be like, here we go. It's on. Who wants it more? I think that's what we're going to see out of both these games. So I'm really excited about being down there. And then,
but part of me wants. I mean, a big part of me wants to see Graham and Union, just because I want to see Palmer and Anderson. I
want to see that Palmer Anderson matchup. I think that'll be entertainment within itself.
That'd be fun.
It will be very fun. Not to forget about them. We're going to mention it here. We got the girls. We got the Region D tournament. It's kicking off tonight. We're going to keep close tabs on that the best we can. We got Dan Barry and Jordan from Chihowie. They're going to help us keep up with some of the games that's going on.
I think they're already sending some stats.
Are they?
Yeah, I've already seen my phone blow up a few times here. So Dan Barry sent us some stuff, and then David's already sent us some stuff. So shout out to those guys that keep us updated on the road. So it helps out tremendously. Helps us keep up with it. I know the girls play Ridgeview. Lebanon girls play Ridgeview.
Yeah, Lebanon girls play Ridgeview. Let me see. I was trying to pull up that bracket real fast so I could talk about it. Wherever I had it. So see, I know Marion. It's Y Central. I think is the top seed there. I think.
Very good team.
Where is the women's bracket? Where did it go? I've lost it.
Way to go, Hess. Let me see.
I'm sorry, I had it.
Way to go. First got interrupted by ups, and now.
Oh, here we go. I got it right here. Got Y Central versus Marion. You got Graham and Union is the game we're getting about right now. Graham, see who was winning that game. Union was up 17-9 in that game right now. And then you got Virginia High, Gate City. Virginia High has lost.
We've seen the Union girls play at John Battle. They're pretty tough.
Well, Virginia High has lost to Gate City 6 out of the last 7 years. So that's been their kryptonite. And then Lebanon and Ridgeview, you mentioned that one. Going through these, Castle, out of the girls, we've seen the Graham girls, we've seen Union, we've seen Virginia High, we've seen Lebanon, we've seen Y Central's team, the girls early. No, we didn't see them. We've seen Marion girls.
Yeah.
We know Marion, they got a sharpshooter. They can shoot. Graham, they were kind of streaky at times.
Very streaky. All these teams, in my opinion, have been kind of streaky.
Which out of this bracket, though, who do you think is in the championship? Who do you think prevails?
I think we're going to see Ridgeview and Central.
Ridgeview and Central. I mean, that's two Wise County schools, Mountain 7, dominating there.
Yep.
I don't count out the Union girls here. I think the Union girls can make a run here, especially if they get their bracket. They could possibly have Wise or Marion, and then they're sitting there pretty in a championship. And I think Ridgeview right now has been playing some of the best basketball in the area. Our Pioneers, the ladies, I hate it. But, I mean, not having Leah Beck down low has been a huge blow for them. But we've seen it. We've seen what they can do. They can shoot the ball, and when they're on it, there's probably not a better team in this area. When they're on it, they can shoot
Fields
the lights
is on
out
it,
of
yeah.
it. Yeah,
Fields and the younger Beck.
Allie Beck, yeah.
Allie.
I mean, they dominate. So, I mean, you never know. They may come into a nice game and be
future's bright for women's.
Yes,
JV team undefeated.
Yeah, very bright. I mean, Lebanon's basketball is in good hands. They got some really good athletes coming up on both sides. So I'm excited about that one. I'm excited to see how this girls' bracket plays out because I think I talked about it like last night when we was talking to Chris. This is the most wide open I think basketball's been in many years. Like it could be anybody on either side. And
a lot of talent too. A lot of talent.
Oh yes, a lot.
So much talent.
And I don't understand how come the guys you want to step it up. These girls are a lot more physical in these games than we've seen on the boys' side of it. So I'm excited to see how this one plays out. But again, guys, if you're not watching or not able to be at some of these region games, we're going to do our best we can to give you the score updates on our Facebook page. So be sure you're following us and all that. But with basketball, when that final basket hits, Castle, and we're moving on from basketball, what do we got coming up next with TTS as far as our coverage goes?
We got continued region coverage, man. Potential state coverage. We just don't know.
Yeah.
Spring sports are coming. Spring's coming, guys. Just hang in there. It's supposed to be warming up later this week. So, maybe we can stick with the 60s moving forward. I'd be totally okay with that. But we got baseball, softball. That's their main two on the docket. And, of course, we're going to try to sprinkle in some soccer. I never know. We might end up out at the tennis court covering a volley for certain or something. I don't know. You never know where we're going to end up. But mainly right now, guys, we're going to do baseball. That's our bread and butter. Hess and I love baseball. And then softball, we'll try to sprinkle in where we can there. Hess going to be very busy. I'm going to be very busy as well.
Very busy, yes.
But we'll do what we can. We'll cover what home games we can. We'll try to go some places, maybe catch some other games. But, potentially announcing for can I go ahead and say this, I guess?
Yeah, go ahead.
Potentially, not 100% sure yet, but potentially announcing for NFHS. No free shout-outs, but I guess I kind of have to give free shout-outs since we'll be on there. We'll be doing some baseball announcing. So Hess and I will be doing commentating, which we love. So it's gonna be a blast. More behind the scenes stuff. So you'll hear me and Hess, going 9 innings or 7 innings talking the entire time. 7 innings. I want to say 9, but 7. It's growing, guys. I'm excited for baseball. Crazy so far how far we came, and looking forward to seeing what we can do in the spring.
Yes, looking forward to it. It's gonna be great. Got some big expectations for baseball. Probably our favorite sport in general as fans.
Hands down.
Like we believe we're baseball through and through. See in the background here all the pennants I got, baseball games we've been to. So I'm excited about baseball. It's gonna be really good. But here's the part. You talked about people fast forwarding a little bit. College basketball, Cass.
College basketball.
What's going on in college basketball world?
That's a great question. I was going to ask you the same thing. A lot of weird stuff, man. Duke looks like world beaters again. So they're back on top after losing to UNC. They've just absolutely annihilated everybody they've come across after that. And UNC's took a absolute back burner and turned the other way and lost, I think, 3 or 4 straight, something like that, which their main big player went down. So hopefully he's back for the tournament. That really hurt them. But right now, I mean, it's hard to pick the best conference, in my opinion, because all the conferences are looking pretty stacked. Mm-hmm. Not going to lie. Conference tournament's getting ready to get started. I mean, we're closing in, getting ready to get into March Madness. But I got a question for you here, Hess. Who looks Final Four ready? If you had to pick
Final Four ready?
Yeah, just give me one team. Don't have to give me all 4.
Duke.
Sure. I mean, yeah. Give me somebody besides Duke.
UNC.
UNC?
Yep.
Really?
Yep. They're getting their boy back this week for the Duke game.
I like it.
I like them, and you want somebody outside of the ACC?
Michigan's good. Give me somebody in the SEC. Who are you taking the SEC?
St. Louis.
Oh, St. Louis. Okay. I'm not huge on them just yet. I think Louisville's a good little program. NC State's not shabby.
SEC?
Yeah, give me SEC. I'm going to tell you a team right now that I'm hot on.
Florida.
Yes, there we go. Florida. They've won 4 straight, up to number 7 in the seeding. Looking pretty good. I would not be surprised to see Florida make it to the Final Four. Okay. Dark horse team, is that St. Louis for you, or are they technically not a dark horse team?
I don't think they're a dark horse anymore. Miami, Ohio. I mean, I think they're more of a dark horse, even though I know they're still undefeated. Only undefeated team left, but I mean, they're in the MAC, and a lot of people's talking about them. They're still ranked, but I think a lot of people's overlooking them. Lots of seniors on that team, and we've seen these teams that are loaded with seniors. When it comes to March, experience matters, and I think the Red Hawks are ready to shock the world and show they're the best team in Ohio.
We touched on it just a second ago, but NC State, I think they're a kind of a dark horse team. They made a run, a couple years back.
A couple years ago, yep.
And they're not shabby in the ACC.
They're actually not shabby.
They're pretty solid. So I like them. They're kind of getting overlooked. Missouri is another team I like to keep an eye on. Not playing too bad. They beat Tennessee last night. So yeah, I think Missouri could be a surprising team.
I like Missouri. That's a good one. I think the Vols can figure it out. Yeah. I think that's a good one.
I'll tell you right now, they're out early.
I think the Vols make a deeper run this year than they did last year.
No.
And then East Tennessee State. Watch out for them.
Yeah, 14 seed, right? That's what they're bidding on?
Right now, it's looking like a 12.
12. Wow. Okay. Nice. Go Bucks.
Yeah. Go Bucks.
Will App State be in that? Do you know?
Right now, yeah, they probably will be because
they've been playing bad.
They won the Sun Belt. I think
nice.
They're first in the conference. So
I guess I'll cheer for ETSU and App State, and of course the Vols, but I don't think the Vols will make it far.
Honestly, I think this is the year we're going to see no big names. I think you'll see like one big name, like a Duke,
I think
Arizona.
Duke. So you're saying it goes back kind of the normal.
I think
not like last year where we had like all 1 seeds.
No, I think we go back to seeing some smaller conferences make a run. And, I mean, honestly, this is the first time Duke's been ranked number 1 in the country since John Shire's been the head coach. So how does he handle that? A lot of expectations down there at Duke. And as much as I like Duke and as much as I think they can make it to the Final Four, I feel the exact same way that they could falter and be out in the first round.
Well, they lost to UNC, and
so I just don't. They're good, probably the most talented program in the country.
They have
one of the best coaches.
They have the best player in the country. Boozer's a monster.
But I feel like depending on what they draw or whatever, could cause.
I'm not gonna say Duke wins a natty because that's what everybody is projecting. We all know how that usually turns out.
Right.
I mean, we've looked at some past Duke teams. Like, I was talking to a big Duke fan last night. They had Zion, that whole massive, team didn't make it. Couldn't get there.
Right.
So the talent's there, sure. But it's basketball. We know how that goes. One team gets hot and it's over.
How that goes.
So, who's the most dangerous 4 or 5 seed? I like this question on here. Right now, I think probably a 5 seed Tennessee. He's talking about Tennessee. I think they're probably going to be a 5 seed. They could be maybe they could do something. I don't know. I don't know where Purdue lines up in this. I don't know if they're a 5 seed. They're probably not a 5 seed. They're probably like a 3 seed or 2 seed. But Purdue could be nasty.
You're going to be looking at a 5, though. That 5 is going to be a mixed bag of people.
Where's Texas A&M at? They good this year?
I ain't paid much attention to A&M. I don't think so. They're not anywhere there. I haven't seen them they're there, but they're not like one of the major teams in the SEC.
Vandy might be like a 4 or 5 seed.
Vandy, that could be one, but they're streaky. I mean, there's just a lot of ups and downs in college basketball this year. There's been a lot of inconsistencies.
Yeah, I don't know. Yeah. Who's overrated? Who would you say is overrated?
Arizona.
Mm.
Wildcats.
Them or BYU, yeah. I'm gonna give you another team that you need to put in your Final Four, and I'm gonna shut up about this. Kansas. Kansas is good.
They got too much drama going on though with that player right now.
I don't care. They're good.
They got too much drama. And
Bill Self's excellent coach. Can't stand him, but he's excellent.
Yeah, but there's just so much drama right now. Everybody's focusing on that. Bill Self's making comments about him. The player morale's down. They can only win on Mondays. They've lost a couple ranked matchups away from home. I know Allen Fieldhouse is a tough place to play, but I'm not sold on Kansas this year like I have been in years past.
I say they'll be there.
Second round at best.
We'll see.
Yeah, I don't see Kansas being. I mean, Well, they ranked 17th.
I don't think they're that far, are they? It was up to 9th.
I don't know. I'm not 100% sure.
Guys, it's not been busy. But yeah, could be interesting. We are probably going to try to do a bracket like we did last year. Might do a live bracket. Okay, we are. Okay, so yeah, that was fun. That was very fun.
Go ahead and mark it. Write it down, circle it. Whatever you got to do, we're doing it.
I mean, you're going to have to do a little studying before then.
Yes.
Because we missed a lot of basketball college-wise. But, hey, it's all good. It's all good. We do what we can. We try to keep up with what we can. So, I know Tech's not too good in basketball this year.
No.
Yeah, so I do know that. But, yeah, anything you want to close on here, Hess? We touched all the highlights. 1 million views. Again, thank you all. Could not be done without you all. Could not be done without the players, the coaches, the fans, the principals, everybody letting us come there, getting all that footage. So, again, thank you all. We covered the region battles. So, again, crazy games. If you ain't got nothing going on tomorrow night, definitely head over to Union. It's going to be 2 great games. So, looking forward to those. Talked about the records broken.
Yep.
And seniors playing their last game.
Yep. Seniors playing their last game. Basketball season in Southwest Virginia. It's alive and well.
Yeah, it's just getting started technically.
Yeah. And one thing on that, 1 million views, guys. As more we grow, we all grow together. Like it's all of us together. So appreciate everybody. Everybody tuned in. Hope y'all enjoyed this episode. We'll try to get you another one next week. We'll see what happens. However that ball dribbles next week will determine we get an episode out next week.
Ball dribbles.
You know, when you dribble it.
Yeah, I got you, man.
Yeah. Sometimes you cross it over.
Yeah.
Sometimes you
between the legs.